Hi everybody, Martin Butler here, and happy 2014. Now, here we are again at another year. Now, for the past few years, I've been putting out a video just at the start of the new year, so that I try to get you motivated to actually change the things that you're doing at the moment, because you're obviously unhappy, you want to be your own boss, you'd love to work from home, which is what my motivation was. It wasn't about being rich or multi-wealthy like the gurus tell you should be if you want to work from home or work online. It's about having the money to do the things you want to do and using your time the way you want to use it, basically. And that is what I've achieved. And every year I put out a little video at the start of the year to try and motivate you to do the same. Those of you who have actually got my startup guide, which is on my website, it's a free downloadable product, as you know. Now, the purpose of me creating that guide is to basically show you a bit of my background, where I've come from, the things I was doing, exactly probably the same as you. I had a job, I got an apprenticeship, I worked all my working life in the system up until the age of 41. I wanted to break out of the system before that. And the barriers that I come up against with trying to learn how to do this stuff from people who are selling online courses or mail shots, letters through the post to sell you a course, and basically they was only interested in exploiting me or you for larger financial gain on their part. Initially at the beginning I thought that's what you had to do. You had to exploit people, you had to con people into, because I mean many of the courses that I actually done way back pre-2005 actually told you to tell people lies. Now, if you followed these people and these gurus, and I see lots of people on the internet promoting a product which they've got no interest in, got no knowledge in, and have literally got someone else possibly to create it, and yet they're trying to sell it to you as though they know what they're talking about. Me personally, I can see through all that now, and as soon as I see a long-winded sales letter or some junk mail from someone I've never even met or contacted or heard of before, wanting me to show me secrets, I know straight away alarm bells ring and you just rip it up and it goes in the bin. But a lot of people out there who have probably not started in the internet marketing genre, so to speak, or selling online or working from home, all comes under the same banner. Somewhere down the line, if you want to work from home, you're going to come across internet marketing scamsters, you're going to come against people who are promising you stuff which isn't really a fact. When you do a bit of research into these people, you'll find that a lot of them have got no credibility, or if they have, they've conned a lot of people, or they've misled a lot of people, or a lot of people have done their stuff and have given bad reviews. You'll also find on the other side of the coin that a lot of people have given them great reviews and fantastic reviews. So you're at a point of thinking, well, who do you believe? So this is what happens in internet marketing or working from home training, is that you don't know who to believe. And then you convince yourself by reading their sales merchandise over and over again, and before you know it, you've been sucked in by some great copywriting letter or whatever, and you bought a product. I've had someone not so long ago just send me an email back, because as you know, my membership class or my membership course on my website is £25 a year, which is basically pennies a day if you work it out that way. And I've had someone come from one of the top internet marketers in the country. Again, not a very old internet marketer. When I say not an old one, I mean someone who's not been going for very long. They've joined his membership class and didn't find it very informative at all, and it cost them £400. So I know who this person is. I've got no contact with any of these internet marketers, by the way. I don't believe in their ethics or whatever. I don't believe in selling people products like that and just basically having no backup support. And obviously the information that they are teaching you is the stuff they're doing in a hot niche. And the amount of people who go to try and copy these people are trying to do it in the internet marketing niche, for example, and you're never going to achieve it. I don't do that. I'll show you other ways. Anyway, that's another story. So yeah, I got a lovely email come back from this person saying that they joined this so-and-so mentors group, didn't find it workable or practical to put into action. The theory was all well and good, so to speak, which it all is. All the theory beyond buying and selling is simple. You've got something, you want something to buy, and you give it to them, put it in front of them, and they'll buy it. That's simple. You can easily say that. In reality, it's harder. The hardest thing you're going to find is getting in front of a market, but that's another story. So anyway, yeah, he's joined my group for £25. I've had other people say how fantastic it is that you offer all this information that for £25. Now, I've not looked at my videos in my membership area for a while. I'm going to be updating, putting some more in there. very shortly. And I just went to the first video in... A lot of people come to me, oh, I don't know what niche to go into. Don't know what niche to go into. Well, I did when I first started. I told you my niches that I went into was making information products in various niches using the format of DVDs or written books or e-books. That was my first product. And then I went into the mug printing business, and then we went into the t-shirt printing business. Now, all them three businesses I've become an expert in because we've got longevity on our sides and we still sell in them markets and we're very active in them markets. And what I am now is an expert in them three fields. But when I first wanted to go into a market, like you, I didn't have a clue what I wanted to go into. But I went into, as I say, I went to all the courses, the internet marketing courses and all that, and they was basically telling you you can create what you call a front-end product, and you probably won't make a lot of profit on that, and then you sell a back-end product and you make a lot of money on that. Well, that only really works in something like the business opportunity niche, where you've got hungry, rabid buyers wanting to break out of the rat race. It's like saying to someone, odds for a horse racing. The higher the risk, the higher the reward. It's exactly the same with internet marketing or any type of business. But you've got to find the happy medium. There's a lot of people out there. Let's say, for example, we sell products. At the moment, I know I've got my DVD set, which is £99. It's a 6 DVD set. But my average products range around the £25 mark. And they are possibly the ones that are my greatest sellers. They're my DVD products, which I've created from home, from this home office you see here. And those are the ones, can you imagine selling, I don't know, let's say 10 a day. So 10 times 25, that's £250 a day. Now, realistically, you can sell 10 of something in a small niche. You haven't got to be in a great big niche like health and fitness, diet and beauty, blah, 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 whatever. Sure, if you were selling £25 products in the diet and fitness niche or the internet marketing niche, you'd be earning an absolute fortune. But could you live off of £250 a day income as possibly an extra income or an additional income on top of your wage until you've generated enough momentum in that niche where you can say, well, I don't really need to work for a boss anymore. This is taking up my time where I'm creating these products. I found I know how to do it. I know how to create an information product. I know how to create a t-shirt. I know how to create a mug. Or I can put different two or three little business models together and actually work them. I haven't got the time to do the t-shirt business and the mug business. Although I was the one who ran that for many years until I passed it over to my wife and I went back to my roots, which was my information publishing business, which is me creating information products, either online or offline, written or even oral. I've actually done oral CD products as well. I don't really concentrate on them at the moment. As I say, my main criteria is DVD information products. So anyway, I went into my membership area as a beginner. So I call myself like a beginner. And I went to the first video there, which is on, let me have a look. Niche Hunting Secrets Vid 1. That's the top video in there. Now, if you've got no idea whatsoever, you can go to that video and it shows you basically how to find a niche. Now, if you've watched that video and still can't find a niche, then perhaps internet marketing or working from home isn't going to be for you. Because I get so many people send me an email, oh, I don't know what to do, I don't know what niche to go into. That video will show you exactly how to find, if you've got no idea or no interest in anything, that will show you. And if you can't find an interest or a niche using that video, I would suggest you stay in your regular employment, because you're obviously someone who needs to be told what to do, but you just like the dream of working from home, working for yourself. If you've got no interest in anything, then basically you're one of the worker ants of this life. There's many people out there who are worker ants of this life. You need them sort of people out there. What I want to reach are a special few people who know that they're better than working for a boss and giving their time or their day away as a wage. Those are the sort of people I'm interested in, and those are the sort of people who will benefit from the information in my membership area, which, as I said to you, is only £25 a year. I can't reinforce that. That is £25 a year. And with that, what you get is to be able to go into the forum and leave a comment. When you leave a comment in the forum, an email pops up on my desktop, says that, oh, someone's left a comment in the forum. And then I'll go and have a look at it. And then I'll answer it. You'll get me communicating with you on a one-to-one basis. Now, as you can probably imagine, I get loads of people email me every day of the week from all over the world, literally all over the world. I recently had a chap, I don't want to mention his name, but if he's watching this video, he probably know who he is. He said he was interested, I think he was from Australia. I think he said he was interested in buying the mug, or starting a mug printing business. Because as you know, I've got a tutorial DVD out on that at the moment. So anyway, he sent me an initial email. He hadn't bought the product. He sent me out an initial email that he was interested in the mug printing business and to start up, basically. And I pointed him to the URL on my website where you can actually purchase that DVD, which is a standard thing to do. Anyway, he come back with me, and then he started asking me a couple of questions, and I answered him. He hadn't purchased the DVD at this point. And then he sent me another email about a day later, asking me, how much does it cost to send one mug? Now, that question is the one that tipped me over the edge. I said, hey man, look, I don't mind answering your questions, but all the questions you're wanting are in the DVD. At the moment, you haven't even purchased the DVD, and that's the sort of question which you can do and research yourself. I'm not here to answer questions like that. I will answer when people buy my DVD, mug DVD, for example, as with the T-shirt DVD, as with any other informational product DVD which I send out in the tutorial-based ones, you have got the right to email me. I say up to 6 months you can contact me if you're genuinely going to start a business. A lot of people don't bother because they're inquisitive, and like I said to you, you've got to be one of the special breed who actually provide action. I get a lot of people who do contact me and who are moving forward, and it's lovely to get feedback off of them to say that yes, they've started, that they bought this one, they bought that, they've nearly got the equipment ready, then they're starting their little businesses and moving forward. These are the sort of people. That's where I was when I first started, back in 2005 and 2006. That's exactly where I was. But at that time, I never had anybody who I could contact to give me information. You've got me willing to email you or respond to your emails, or even if you join the membership course, leaving your messages in there, and then I will reply to you. Not only that, there's other people in there who will possibly reply to you, those people who have taken action. Sure, there's people in the membership area. I get people. One of the things I do get is people will join the membership area, sign up for a 12-month subscription, which is an automatic thing every 12 months. £25 will come out of your account unless you cancel it. What I tend to get are people join the website, the membership website, and straight away cancel the subscription. Now, the way that the software is set up, which I use, is that if you cancel your subscription, you lock yourself out of the membership area. So I get people, because they're cynical, I get a lot of people who are cynical, they join, and because they think it might be a con, or it might be I might be ripping them off, they cancel their subscription straight away in case they forget to do it in a year's time. But unfortunately, that locks them out, and that creates a whole lot of hassle for me. Then I have to go into there, either refund their money for them to set up a new profile for them to do it again, but tell them not to do that. So if you are joining the membership area, don't cancel your subscription straight away. Wait till near enough the end of the year, basically, and then do it. I know it might be, you think you might forget about it, but that's not the case. At the end of the day, what you're buying is also, it's not only all the host of tutorial videos in there, and as I said to you, I watched the first one on niche hunting secrets, and when I finished watching it, it's about 30 minutes long, I think it was. With what I was telling myself, I was getting excited. I could see the possibility of extra niches, because I'm only concentrating now on my main niches. That's all I really bothered about. But I could see how, from a beginner's point of view, if you watch that one video, if you don't know what to go into, how to find a niche, how to exploit a niche, how to find people in that niche to exploit, or to get information, to create your information DVDs. All the information is in my membership area. A lot of people just join it and then they don't watch the videos. Watch the videos, and especially the one on niche hunting at the very beginning, and there you will find, if you haven't got any idea on the niche, but you should have an idea on a niche, you should have some sort of interest basically, and there are people in the members area who have actually taken on board the information in the membership area, and are actively, they're now experts in their field, and they've provided their own information. They've basically done what I told them to do. And one of them is a young chap there who created the lawnmower business. He's actually doing it, and although he may not have finished work yet, or he might not have jacked in his job yet, he's generating much more income than what he was doing when he was operating off of the old the Guru's information training, and he's now a perceived expert in his field, and that is down to him basically providing the action which he saw in the information provided in my, obviously, tutorials and information courses, and he's moved forward with it. So even if you sell one DVD a week, a £25 DVD, an information product DVD, that's an extra £100 a month. That's only selling one a week. So you imagine if you sell 7 a day, 5 a day, 3 a day, 1 a day. It doesn't matter. It's a starting point. The great thing is to make a start. So whether you're interested in either, this channel is basically about the businesses which I run, which is t-shirt printing, one of my startup businesses, about mug printing, another one of my startup businesses, which are both being run still, and the information publishing business, which is selling information in different medias and different formats online, even down to creating these little YouTube videos. They can actually generate you an income as well in the niche that you're in. So many different ways. I'm going to start putting some more information product type videos out there very shortly. So keep an eye out. And as I say, even if you're in the t-shirt business or the mug printing business, although there's no information in the members area, because I've got specific learning DVDs on them both products, which is the mug printing DVD and the t-shirt printing tutorial DVD, you will find, if you're having trouble finding niches or wondering about niches, it's worth you joining the membership area of my main website at the UKInternetMarketingSchool.com for £25 a year, which is pennies a day, and even just looking at that first niche hunting secrets video in the members area to help you find niches, to exploit for your t-shirts or your mug printing, so that you can find the markets where to sell in, so that you know when you advertise your mug or t-shirt on eBay, for example, you put the name in the forum of the niches that you found, and they'll find it. And I give good examples of that in that video. Don't think that the membership site is purely for internet marketing. It is there because you will be selling from home. When you're working from home, you have to be able to use the internet as a tool to get to your customers. You need to use the internet as a tool to research how to find niches. That is information which you will find in the membership area of the UK Internet Marketing School website. So if you've watched the t-shirt DVD, if you've watched the mug printing DVD, and you've got the equipment and you've got all the gear and you've got all the knowledge on how to use all the gear and how to create the product, join the membership club. That will show you how to find the niches to exploit. Anyway, that's enough from me. Happy New Year. Let's get you going this year. As I say, every year I've put out one of these, but I've just had a little look in my membership area again, and the video, it's actually inspired me to make another product. So there you go. I'm even teaching myself. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon and enjoy this year. Thanks very much indeed. Bye-bye. Don't forget, provide action.